Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is Mythical Sausage. How is everybody doing, man? I'm doing great. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing. Today, we're doing a little showcase video, the first of its kind for 1.15, and I can't wait. Today, Mojang announced the 1.15 snapshot that's out right now for Java. It's the 19W34A, and it's introducing some really cool stuff. It's introducing bees and some really cool blocks that we're going to be showcasing in this video to build some custom, brand new, never before done builds using these blocks. We got the beehive and the bee's nest. And you know what? Let me flip. Let me show you. Let's get this showcase started. All right, check it out. Right here, this is the bee's nest and this is the beehive. That's the bee right there. I love this bee so much. So cool. But we're going to be showcasing these two blocks in specific builds, and I'm going to show you different ways to use them, and it's super cool. So let's start. Let's go down this road. All right, first things first, I wanted to show you guys what the beehive looks like and comparing it with the current wood that we have right now in the game. So right now, the beehive looks the closest to our oak, and if you see here, it's also directional, so you can turn it this way and it completely kind of matches the way the lines are formed, and you can play around, make different types of flooring with this. Over here we got a little comparison right here with the spruce, looking pretty cool. Right here is the jungle, right here is the birch, and right here is the dark oak. And of course, we have our acacia. So it looks pretty good with really any of the wood combos if you wanted just to change it up and make a nice little flooring pattern with these in mind right there. Now here we go. One of our first builds is this one right here. This is something that you will probably see, like say like in a warehouse. You can even maybe put this in a house. You can put this anywhere. This is a nice little shelving unit just for these beehives. But look at it like this. This looks like just a typical old box with a little lid on top, right? We even have a little handle on the side. So that looks really, really cool the way I did this one. I used this is the iron trapdoor and some spruce trapdoors on the side, and I like the way that looks. We can have definitely, you can see this in a store, in a warehouse, even in a house, in a shelving unit, and I like it. It looks pretty, really awesome. Now check this out. The beehive also looks like a very cool cabinet in an office. So I made this cool little office set right here, and it looks really, really awesome. But check this out. You can even pop in, since the color is exactly the same, pretty much as close as it could be, to our slabs of our oak. Just put a little oak slab anywhere on the bottom side of that beehive, drop a sign of our oak in the back, and it looks like an open drawer right there, and it looks really, really cool. I like that. Also on the bottom here, we added some of the barrels to look like extra cabinets, and that looks like a very, very nice little office cabinet set. What do you guys think? Is that cool? Man, let me know down below so far which one is your favorite. We got a bunch going down that line, so check it out. Let's go on to the next one. Now this right here, we're using the bee's nest, and I love the bee's nest texture. Look at that. Look, it's looking pretty cool. So I made this rustic, old, broken down shack. It could be like an old cabin in the woods, and look how cool it looks like whenever you twist it, because all these is directional. So if you see these little holes on the side, if you turn it this way, you see the holes, but if you turn it this way, you don't. They get covered up. So I would leave maybe some of these with the holes and then turn the other ones, and it looks like a really old, broken down. It looks like there's definitely some kind of fungus going on there, but it looks really, really cool, and I like this style of house too. But it will go really nicely in some kind of cabin or an old broken down shack, and you can pretty much use this in like a bottom layer, almost like an accent block. I wouldn't use this for the whole house or for to use a lot of it in particular, but I would use it for certain spots here, like the little bottom trims, and it looks pretty cool, especially when you have these little broken pieces on that. What do you guys think? Is that cool? I should do this house though. Would you like to see a full version of this house? Let me know down below. I might consider doing it for an upcoming episode. Just put hashtag broken house. That bee. Now for this one, we're using the beehive right now for the same kind of lining in the back part right here, and it's also twisted. So if you notice right here, you see that little hole in the side right there. If you twist it, it's all directional, so you would only see this line when you go straight up into it, but you can turn it and you can hide that little line right there, and you can have a nice little border on the bottom of that. And you know what else is cool? When you do this for the flooring. So we have this in different directions, some facing left to right, some going horizontally and vertically, and that looks really, really cool, especially when you change it up and you put one row in different directions. You can even do a checkerboardy, which also looks pretty nice, but I like this pattern. This looks really awesome. But also the back part right here, look at this little edges too, have like little nails on the side, so that actually makes it stand out a lot, and it goes really, really well with this stripped birch right there and with this nice little ceiling. What do you guys think? Is that cool for a nice little bottom part, a nice little trim for a house? I kind of like that, especially the bee. The bee loves it. Now for these next builds coming up, I actually went online. I wanted to check and see what real world beehives look like and where did the beekeepers place these beehives. So I got some inspiration from stuff online, made it my own, and trying to see if I can make something pretty cool using our Minecraft block. So right here, if you notice, this is a two-sided beekeepers beehive collection over here with some kind of like shelves here we used here for our trapdoors, and it looks pretty nice. I kind of like that. We got trapdoors here on the side and then trapdoor shelving here on this corner, and it looks pretty nice. I kind of like the way this came out. We also used a little bit of the stripped spruce, a little barrel for storage on the bottom, and some barrels on the top as well as a little trim, some hanging lights, and it looks pretty nice. I don't know, what do you guys think of this one? Imagine having this, but a big row going down of this style, and I don't know, I think this would look pretty cool for a beehive or a beekeeper's little spot there. If anything, you could always attach this to the side of a house as well. I don't know, I kind of like this. This looks awesome. But you know what? This is just the beginning. Let me show you another one coming up right now. All right, now we got some individual little beehives here in little shelves. So you can have these scattered out in the world, out in the wilderness. You can have a couple over here with some upside down stairs here, and you got it surrounded with some spruce trapdoors. A couple stairs on the top to have like a little roof. And then I did a big version of that one over here as well, which looks pretty nice. We stacked these up all the way to the top, have some upside down stairs on each side, and then a little slab in the middle. Trapdoors going all the way up. In the back, I didn't cover it like I covered this one. This was kind of left open, and it still looks pretty good. So you can have these kind of scattered in different sizes, and you can expand this. It's totally all expandable, and it looks pretty nice. I think this will look pretty cool in the back of a house, in the back of a beekeeper's location, in the wilderness somewhere. This will look pretty cool, especially around some trees, little foliage. I think I might do this in my single player world. This looks pretty nice. And then we got these super basic ones, and this was as basic as you could get it. You could pretty much just get some scaffold on the bottom, put the beehives on the top, and it looks pretty cool. It still works, and it's super simple and easy to set up. Actually, before this ever came out, before 1.15 ever announced this, I did a 1.14 version of this, but instead of using the beehive we have now, I was using the composter with a little trapdoor on top. This is a lot better, you know, but this is really cool at the same time. So super simple design right here. All right, then this one. This is just the same version of that one, but just a little thicker. So we have a surrounding a little circle here of fences, and we just placed the beehives on the top, and it looks pretty cool. Simple design, but I like that. It's really simple, but it works, and it looks really nice too, especially with these spruce on the bottom. Spruce fences look pretty nice. And then we got this last one. This is super simple as well. It's just a little bit stacked up with scaffold on the top. So we have a couple scaffolds here. We got double scaffolds on the back with some of the beehives in the front and the back. We have nice little stacked up version, and imagine you can make this as wide, as long, and as tall as you want it. You can even do almost like a stadium seating version of these beehives, and it might look pretty cool. I might even expand this, do something a little bit bigger version of this, and let me know if you guys want to see more of these videos. I might even do some big builds using these beehives, maybe a beekeeper's house. I don't know, we'll see. Oh baby, here we go. One of the last builds is the Beehive House. This is awesome. I love this one so much. So I made a little rustic, a little broken down. We have some stairs in there, upside down, some regular inside here with a little bit of stripped oak, regular oak, and then it just looks really cool. We got a little window in here so you can see inside. We got some bees hanging out, dancing inside there as well. And I like the way this came out. We got some trapdoors on the bottom, and we got a nice little roof out of slabs going up and down right here with a little light on the tippy top. But let's go inside. Let me show you what it looks like in here. Now, really simple. Got the bees hanging out right here. We have our beehives on the top, some barrels on the bottom for extra storage, and we got a little bit of our honey here on the wall, looking pretty nice. I like the way the ceiling came out as well. We got a little hanging light there, and this was really one of my favorites. I need to build this in my single player world. But what do you guys think of this one? Is this cool? I like the way that one came out. All right, and this is the last little bit. This is the storage you will probably see right next to the Beehive House, and this is almost like a little pallet right here with barrels, and inside the barrels we have a little bit of honeycomb on top. This one has an actual honey bottle on the top, and it looks really awesome. Little palette here with some signs on the side, some trapdoors of spruce, and the campfire block just unlit. Looks really awesome. If you want the barrels separate, but you want a little bit more detail, I put the coral block here, the horn coral, with some water underneath so it stays hydrated, and we just surrounded it in trapdoors, and that looks really awesome. You can keep both of these, or both these styles right next to the house like this, and it'll look pretty cool, and it'll give that look like there's something going on. There's a lot of stores being moved in in and out from this area, and that looks awesome. But you know what? That's it. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Take a little spin going back down, but let me know which one was your favorite out of all of these that we just showcased. Let me know down below. What do you want to see next? Is there any other builds you would like to see? We'd like to see a beekeeper's house. We'd like to see an expanded version of that house right there, or anything you've seen down below. Or if you got any other ideas, let me know. I'll be so happy to do one for an upcoming episode, upcoming tutorial, upcoming showcase video. But I'm out of here for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next Minecraft video. Goodbye.